So if you want to generate higher quality leads with Facebook ads for your business, you're going to want to listen up because Facebook just came out with a brand new feature that allows you to use conditional logic in your Facebook lead forms to qualify your leads. So what do I mean? Well, let's say that you are a real estate agent and you are using Facebook ads to generate buyer leads. And let's say that 2 qualifying questions that you want to ask your leads is their estimated yearly income and their estimated credit score. Now, prior to this feature being available, you were not able to disqualify submissions based on leads responses. Now, when we turn on conditional logic, we can actually choose from these new options based on the answers that the lead selects. So for example, let's just say that if they selected their estimated yearly income to be under 40,000, we could take them to a custom question, and that would be dependent on this answer. So that's one way you can use the feature. The second way is you can actually reroute the leads to a specific thank you page after they submit the form. So you'll still collect their information when they fill out the form, and it'll still go to your CRM or however you have everything hooked up, but they will go to a custom end page or thank you page. So a simple example of this could be if their income is under 40,000, the custom end page would be your website. Now, let's say their income is $90,000 or more, and keep in mind, you can change these answers to be whatever you'd like, but let's just say that their income is good enough for you to consider them qualified, at least on paper. So you could basically send those leads to your calendar page. So the leads that basically say that their income is under 40,000, they'll just go to your website or your Instagram or your Facebook or your YouTube or wherever you want to take them. And then the leads that say that their income is 90,000 or more basically can go directly to your calendar. And keep in mind, you can do this with all of the answers that are linked to the specific question. So for example, this answer could basically close the form so they can't actually submit their information, and it just says, thank you, but it doesn't look like we're a fit. And then maybe this one, you still collect their information, but they can't book on your calendar. And, you could basically apply that logic to these two, and then maybe these two submit the form and they go to the calendar, right? So this is what you now can do, and you can do this with multiple questions, right? So you could have logic built into multiple questions, and you can obviously change these questions as well as these answers. So now that you kind of see how this feature works, let me break it down from a higher level view so you can understand how this can impact your actual advertising campaigns. So this is what most people do even before this feature was released. And so I'll keep this very simple. So when you run a Facebook ad to a survey or a Facebook lead form, whatever you're running ads to, basically, regardless of the end result, so I've simplified it here with thumbs up or thumbs down, like is the lead good or is the lead bad, right? Regardless of the real world feedback, right? People still, route the bad leads to the thank you page or the calendar page, and then Facebook counts that as an actual lead, and it begins to optimize for those bad leads because you're not excluding or disqualifying those bad leads. And so then what happens is the pixel will fire, and then Facebook will just create a mixed feedback loop of positive and negative leads at scale. So what you may want to consider, and I've been doing this since before this feature with a qualifying workflow like this. We work with real estate investors now. So, this isn't the exact questions because this is more of a buyer qualifying form. But basically, this is what, I started to do as soon as I learned how this stuff worked. So basically, you would still run your Facebook ad to a survey or to now with this new feature, a Facebook lead form. But guess what? If it's a good lead, we send that good lead to a calendar page. And then the pixel fires, and then Facebook gets the feedback loop the same way they would over here. But what's different? Well, let's say the lead is a thumbs down. Maybe we'll send that lead just to a thank you page that just says, hey, thanks for, filling out the form, but, it doesn't look like you're a fit. And on that page, there's no pixel, and Facebook doesn't get any sort of feedback. There's just no lead. So what it starts to do over time is optimize for the thumbs up and not the thumbs down. And this is one of the biggest mistakes that I see people make, because you can do this with simple workflows like this. This is very simple. You can screenshot it, copy it, whatever. This is a very simple workflow that you can install, and you can basically do this inside of your, your Go High Level account. And this can help you get higher quality leads based on the form submissions. So now Facebook is allowing you to do this inside of their own platform. And what would happen is if you close the form, right? If we choose this, close form, then this would basically be the same process as what we would do with a landing page. So prior to today, this was not possible with a lead form. There were other things you could do. You could, link your lead form here, and you could qualify kind of the lead internally based on the fields and do different actions and organize the leads different ways. But really where this is valuable is the data that Facebook receives in terms of feedback. So if you want Facebook to give you better leads, right? Have better and more specific qualifying questions and have a clear understanding of where you're actually getting your results from if you're running ads. Because if, let's say, 75% of your leads all have said that their income is, 59,000 or above, and maybe the other 20% fall into this category, and there's like a minuscule amount of leads that, fall into this category, right? Then you would want to direct more spend towards, these types of leads. And over time, Facebook will begin to optimize for these specific types of responses. So it doesn't necessarily read, these qualifying questions as the actual feedback that it receives. It just sees it more binary, which is we're running a campaign to generate leads. When we send an ad to this person, we can see all the metrics before the pixel fires, right? Like the person clicking, the person viewing the ad, the person watching the video, whatever you're doing. But, once it leaves Facebook, right, which is when we do like a survey funnel like this, once it leaves Facebook, the only time that Facebook gets feedback is when you trigger the pixel. And so what I found out, 4 or 5 years ago was, hey, the pixel doesn't have to go everywhere. It can just go where you want it, and then you can control where people go based on what they say. So now you can do this natively inside of Facebook. And if you're brand new to running like a Facebook ad campaign, you just, go to your Facebook ads manager, click on create new campaign. You're going to choose this leads objective. And then I have tons of other videos on, how to create a campaign from scratch. But just to kind of show you where exactly this feature is, if we go to my pages, if we go to these my page, we can basically see that once we create our primary text for the ad, the headline, and all that good stuff, we can create a form. And then, the feature that I was showing you is right here under questions. And then we would turn on the conditional logic. So I wanted to share this update with all of you because I think this is a pretty big one, probably one of the biggest ones that Facebook lead forms has had in a while, because it hasn't really changed at all. I mean, there's been little things, but I wanted to just show you guys this, because if you're running ads with lead forms and either your business isn't getting the best results, or your clients, or however you're watching my content, then give that a spin and just let me know what you guys think of that feature. Like I said, we use this on our actual surveys and conversion ads, so it's the same mechanics. It's just now inside of the actual Facebook lead form. So yeah, that's it. If you are part of the Go High Level community or want to, join another community with digital marketers, there's a free group down below, so you can join that for free. And for those of you that have asked about being an affiliate or getting your snapshots and stuff, all of the affiliate resources and, needing to contact me, you can do that inside of school. I know that I have older videos where I say DM me in Facebook or whatever, but now everything's more organized, so everything is on school. So you're welcome to join that group regardless of if you're an affiliate or not. And if you have any questions about getting your stuff as an affiliate, just message me there. I want to make sure you guys aren't left hanging. So with that being said, that is the newest Facebook feature, and you could read more about it if you Google, conditional logic and instant forms. And I got the notification today, so to me, this is brand new. So anyway, I'll see you in the next video and talk to you later. Bye-bye.